Welcome back, everybody. With the trap line being pretty quiet right now, all my dirt hole sets are set off. We have over a foot of snow, and I don't have any beaver sets out. I want to get some reviews knocked out here, and we're going to look at a few products from ThruNite. We have a headlamp right here, and then we have a flashlight. This is the ThruNite BSS H01 headlamp. Let's go ahead and unbox it. I'm going to check it out. We're going to test it out, and I'm going to tell you some of the specs on it. So this is what comes in the box. You have a few O-rings, extra O-rings, user's manual. Let's see here. Let's get that off. You got the head strap right here. Trying to do this one-handed, which is seemingly not quite as easy as you would think. But you have your USB charging port, and here is where you actually charge it, right in there. Let's see if it comes charged or not. I bet it does. I bet there's a plastic piece in between the let me set this down here. Yep, it comes charged up. The head strap fits really comfortably and snug. It's got some grip on the inside of it, so you can make sure that it doesn't slide up or down. The main thing is the fact that I can't even tell it's on my head. This thing's so stinking light. It's tiny. I mean, look at it compared to my hand. We'll shut it off so it's not blinding you, but I mean, it's a super compact little light, and this is just a holder, so you don't necessarily have to have it on this head strap. It comes on and off. And one of the amazing things about this, on its max output, it's 687 lumens, and it can have a beam distance, or it has a beam distance of 298 feet or 91 meters, which is really pretty impressive for such a tiny little light. It's got 6 different modes: Firefly, low, medium, high, turbo, and SOS. It's got a life of 19 days if it's on Firefly, which is what it's on right now. And then that's high. High is 195 lumens, and that can last for 100 minutes. And then turbo is 687 lumens. There's going through low, medium, high. And then turbo is double click. So this is impact resistant up to 1.5 meters, which is roughly 5 feet. And it's also waterproof up to 5 feet. So it's got those O-rings, so it's important to make sure everything's tight on this. And if for some reason one of the O-rings go bad, you can put a new O-ring on it. And it's also got another cover, 2 covers for the USB port if this were to rip off where you charge it. And it's got a rechargeable 16340 battery that's obviously included inside. I've already kind of showed you that. When it's charging, this light will be red, and then when it's done charging, this will be blue right here, just like that. It'll show fully charged. And I was looking at these on Amazon. You can pick one of these up for $29.99 on Amazon. And I was looking at all the customer reviews. It's got a 4.6 out of 5 customer review rating, which is pretty impressive. I mean, there's hundreds and hundreds of people that have reviewed them and commented on them. So if you guys want to check them out more in detail, you can check out the link in the description. It'll take you right to these on Amazon. You can check out the customer reviews and whatnot. There's all kinds of different uses for one of these, obviously. Obviously, my use would be hunting and tracking, or putting decoys out in the morning is what I would use this for. But it's obviously very useful for somebody that would be camping, or even a mechanic, somebody that would be up under a car trying to work in cracks and crevices that needs lights, and pretty much for everyday practical use. When I go out to put wood in the stove at night, this would be handy to use. or run into the barn to grab something, I mean, it's always handy to have a light on your head. So go ahead and check them out if you're interested. If not, forget you ever seen it, and move on to, you know, greener pastures. Okay, so this other one we have is the ThruNite BSS W1 flashlight. So the other one was very similar, but it was a headlamp. This one's just a handheld flashlight. So we'll see, there's your USB charging port. Comes with a clip, extra O-rings, and a USB cover. And here's the light. It's machined a little bit different. It's a thinner and wider at the end. And your switch, instead of being on the end, it is right here in the front. We'll have to take that out and make sure that everything's ready to go. Comes charged up, just like the other one. It comes charged up, and just like the other one, when you charge it, when it's charging, this will glow red right here, and when it's fully charged, it'll be blue, just like it is right now. And this also has 6 modes. Its max output in lumens is actually higher than the headlamp that we just looked at. This one's max output is 693 lumens with a beam distance of 166 meters or 544 feet, which is pretty darn impressive. This has 6 modes as well: Firefly, low, medium, high, turbo, strobe. It's impact resistant, the same as the other one, up to 5 feet, and water resistant. And this would have a lot of the same uses as the other one too. Let's actually try these out. We have both the lights right here, and that's a good comparison actually. You can see how this one's machined just a little different. It's a lot thinner in the middle, wider at the end, and this one light is coming out the front, this one, or coming out the side, this one's coming out the front. Let's actually turn these on and see what they look like in the dark. So the first one we'll do is the BSS 801, the headlamp. We'll see how that one does looking outside. Let me shut the light off. Okay, so this is the headlamp with max output, and that is pretty darn bright. Where that thick brush starts is actually about 85 yards, so you can see that pretty clear all the way from here. Obviously really lights that up. Let's try this other one here. This is the BSS W1 flashlight. Let's see how this one does comparative to the headlamp. Well, you can see that it definitely has a more focused beam, so you can see farther with it. If you look out, wow, you can see really far with this thing, surprisingly. That patch of woods over there that I'm shining right now is 165, 170 yards, and you can see that pretty clear. So the beam length is obviously pretty impressive on such a little flashlight there. There's low, and then low, medium, and then turbo. That flashlight packs a punch for being such a tiny little flashlight. I mean, look at that in my hand. Just absolutely tiny and just lights up everything. Incredible. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up on these 2 flashlights. These flashlights are incredibly bright for how tiny they are. I mean, you could put these in your pocket and not even realize they're there. Obviously, the links will be in the description for both the BSS W1 and the BSS 801, which is the headlamp. The W1 is the handheld flashlight. I'm going to do a few more reviews for you guys. I have some Olight. I have a really sweet light that's going to go on my 9mm pistol. I'm going to do that review here shortly, and hope you guys enjoy these. I know it's not really like hunting, but it's something that I can do to pass the time when I'm not posting any other videos. So thanks for watching. I'll have more coming soon.